Lad. Gods, look at the state of you. Are you... of course you're not alright. Yeah. Lean on me. Oh, it's not alright, lad. None of this is right. Come on. Let's get you inside. Of course there's a need. You're covered in blood. I don't think how much of it is your own. You're barely standing up unaided. Let you die. I don't care. Sorry. I know. Must not mean a lot to you. The impact of death. How many times have you been reborn now? How many have you slain? But all of us, we only get the one. And seeing it happen. Even though, of course, I know if you perish again, I'll see you soon enough. I don't know, trauma, I suppose, you could say, of it. Seeing it happen. Up above ground. Knowing you've been separated for who knows how long. Not knowing what's happened to the other. Doesn't really go away. So no, I can't just stand here and watch you die until the Styx claims you again. I know. Reasonably, I know you'll be fine. You can't ask that of me, lad. Do you understand? You can't ask me to stand here and watch someone I care about die. It's not your fault. You're not mortal. And it's not as if you've been given a good sense of self-preservation. But there's people in your life now who'd rather not see you in pain, who care when you're in pain, and don't expect you to just brush it off because you're a god, or you're supposed to be better than it. Come lean on me. Let's get you to the house. I'd much rather you bleed all over our floors than the alternative. And Pat has plenty of medicinal items. Old habits die hard, I could see. And I think perhaps he's wanted to help more. Offer more than just 3 little rewards. Help heal you. And it's good for him, I think. It's giving him something to focus his mind on. As well as, obviously, having us. So he's not staring into the river all day. Don't worry, he's not here to fret all over you. If he were here right now, he'd be much harsher with you than I am. Only because he's seen me get into too many scrapes I didn't need to. Lecturing me about how I ought to take better care of myself. Not be so brash. I don't know what I ever did without him. But I'm sure he won't mind if I use some of this. It was made with you in mind, after all. Sit. See about cleaning you off first. Must say, I haven't seen you this scraped up in a while. Difficult chamber. Soul catches. How many? Can't say I've much encountered them myself. Though I did my best to train you for different possibilities. Yeah, let me wipe. And I suppose they just keep shooting endless butterflies. Till you finally deliver the killing blow. Not to mention all of the shades fighting on your father's behalf at the same time. You did well. And you're not dying here. Well, we can't have Theseus thinking anything can take you out. You just had bad luck. No, I haven't spent much time with him. Lad, given all my talk of regrets, how ashamed I am of some of my behavior and fights when I was alive, do I seem as though the kind of person who would appreciate his personality? But, well, we are, well, thanks to you. Bringing us back together. And adding to our lives. I suppose it is unusual for him not to be here. That's most of it off. See where the actual cuts are now. Let's get some ointment on that. And then I'll bandage you up. No, well, I don't suppose you are used to wearing bandages. The ointment will do a lot of work. There's finer ingredients down here than we could get when we were alive. I suppose you don't need to worry too much about infection, but indulge me. And I'm sure soon enough you'll find something in another chamber that will fully restore you, and then you can take them off. All right. Humor me. So yes, Pat's trying to encourage him for a while to venture beyond this chamber. I think he was driving himself quite mad. Even with changes here. You, me, the house. Still, it's the same four walls. Every day, I can't imagine. I was confined to your father's house, but it had many rooms. Not just one. So he's walking, I suppose. And perhaps hold still. Training. I'm not very good at keeping surprises. Well, he hasn't exactly kept up with fighting since he's been here alone. He thought he could do with the refreshers, so he might be taking out just a few bright swords and the like. For boredom, in part. And in part. Well, let's just say the pair of us have gotten tired of hearing all of the degrading names that so-called king refers to you as. He accuses you of cheating, does he? Refuses to acknowledge that you're a god. Refuses to show you any respect as the son of Hades. Accuses you of cheating for having powers, yet he himself calls upon the Olympians for boons that he uses during your fight. Right, just making sure I had that correct. So he wants a fair fight. 2 against 2. Mortal against mortal. Let him have it. Oh, hush. Pat and I are glad to fight in your honor. Besides, perhaps I as well am getting a little restless, standing in the hall of the house all day. Perhaps, if you sit still, I might even tell you when we're planning on doing it, so you can come and watch. Of course, that's what perks you up. Careful, lad. I might just have to tell Pat what we should do with you after we win. What a fine reward you'd make. There. All done. Disappointed. Tell you what. How about I accompany you the rest of the way? Until the so-called champion's chamber. I'll watch you fight, and win, and very well, let you steal a kiss in your victory speech. And wish you luck. Not that you need it. You're stronger than you know. All right, then. Let me get my spear. You're far too excited, lad. Suppose we haven't got to stand side by side in a fight since... Well, I suppose there's a first time for everything.